Senators have vowed not to bend in their push for raising the county's equitable share allocation to 415 billion shillings in the 2024-2025 financial year. They said that the current allocation of 391 billion shillings is not enough for counties to effectively deliver on their devolved functions. They further took issue with their National Assembly counterparts for opposing the increment for fear that it would result in a reduction of the Constituency Development Funds allocations. This stalemate has prompted the creation of the mediation team comprising of members of both houses to seek consensus on the allocation of counties for the next financial year.
Counties get 395 billion. What 391 billion? How much had they gotten last year? They had gotten 385 billion, an addition of just 6 billion. What is the growth in the national budget? If the growth in the national budget is over 400 billion, how do you send 6 billion to the counties, Honorable Speaker?
We have constitutional bodies that advises. The Commission of Revenue has given us a figure. Our Committee on Finance has settled on 415 billion. It is only logical that we go by that professional advice.
And to the members of the National Assembly, when this money goes to counties, really, this money goes to constituencies. What we have seen of CDF, of course, there are some things on the ground we have seen, but we have also seen the cars in the parking lot coming from CDF. Let us be honest. You cannot be pointing fingers at governors and also not looking at what the road and the problems that we have seen in allocation and distribution of the resources that should go to CDF.
Kuna wananchi ambao wanalia katika CDF yao hawapati huduma zozote. Lakini pesa kila mwaka zinakwenda katika CDF hili.
If counties are not working, not all of them, if there are an issue with your governor, go and sort your issues with your governor in your county. Some counties are operating smoothly.
The members of the National Assembly must remember, Mr. Speaker, is that health is devolved. And they do not deal with health in their NGCDF, Mr. Speaker. At least for the sake of health, Mr. Speaker, the members of the National Assembly must give way, must give in to the request that we have made for monies to counties, Mr. Speaker.
I want to request my colleagues that because we will select distinguished men and women who we know will fight for devolution to be able to go to that mediation committee, please do not come back here saying that you've been compromised.
In fact, the National Assembly must blame himself because the latest audited account, Mr. Speaker, is them who have taken behind. It will become a hard, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to ask. In fact, I am donating myself for free to be part of mediation so that I can fix them, Mr. Speaker, at the floor of the House, Mr. Speaker.